Divine Awakening and Trials. Prologue. God is a Woman, Bro. By Tre'vion Rivers. They say the soul is always eating, not just food, everything. What you watch, what you listen to, what you read, who you let close. Every smile, every word, every picture burned into your eyes, your soul swallows it. Some of it nourishes you, most of it poisons you. That's the first thing the Chastity Order teaches. They call it the first sacred truth. All are born into mud. No one walks into this world untouched. Desire clings to us like wet clay, sticking in every crack and pore. It doesn't matter how pure you think you are, you've already been stained. Pretending otherwise is just denial. The second truth is where things get tricky. Lust is not evil, only unmastered fire. They don't teach us to kill desire. Only idiots try to. Lust is energy, drive, hunger. The same heat that makes love burn can also turn it to ash. The key is control, to hold the flame without letting it burn you alive. That's where temptation flow comes in. The Order's way of turning the world's dirtiest energy into its deadliest weapon. Some of us are restraint-type users, storing lust like a charged battery. The longer we hold back, resisting every pull, every touch, every breath on our neck, the stronger we become. When we release that energy, it's sharp, surgical, cleansing. Others follow the overflow path, redirecting temptation through others, letting lovers, admirers, even enemies fight on their behalf, driven mad by their need. It's a volatile style, one step from godhood, one step from corruption. And corruption, that's the business of our enemies, the lust demons. They used to be human, people who drowned in their own desire until their souls rotted away, leaving only beauty without love, connection without truth. They feed on intimacy, false intimacy, pulling you close until your guard drops, then devouring what's left of you. I've seen what they do to people, how they hollow you out until even your shadow looks ashamed. The third sacred truth is our weapon against them. The body is a cage, the soul is the flame. You are not your hunger, you are not your scars, you are not your body, and you're not the things that have been done to it. You are the fire inside, and it can burn clean again, if you're willing to endure the heat. The fourth truth is the one I've never really believed. Only love can cleanse without violence. The elders say the greatest victory isn't killing a lust demon, but purifying one, pulling them back from the dark, even if it costs you everything. That's where I check out. Love's just never been something I could afford. Not after what I've seen, not after what I've lost. And yet, they say every soul has one person who can hit you in a way that bypasses all your walls. Not out of anger, but with such perfect love that it shakes you awake. They call it the soulmate strike, a blow so clean, so honest, that it knocks the mud right off you. I never believed in that either, until I met Chelsea. She didn't come at me like a lust demon. No poisoned sweetness, no hidden hooks. She just was. Like she'd wandered out of some part of the world that still remembered how to be kind without asking for anything back. I didn't want her near me, not because I didn't like her, because I liked her too much. Because every instinct I had told me she was dangerous in a way I couldn't fight. Not with technique. Not with discipline. Not even with the years of restraint I'd built like armor. I've fought lust demons that could shatter cities with a whisper. I've resisted seductions that have turned other men into dust. But Chelsea, she smiled at me once and I felt my walls crack like old stone. And the thing is, she didn't push. She didn't pull. She just existed. And in her presence, the mud felt heavier, like I couldn't pretend it wasn't there anymore. Like she saw me before the mud, before the scars. The elders say that when the soulmate strike lands, you won't feel pain. You'll feel remembrance. The sudden blinding shock of who you were before the world got its hands on you. I used to think that was romanticized garbage. Now, I'm not so sure. If she's what they say she is, then one day she's going to hit me. Maybe not with her fist. Maybe with her words. Maybe just with the way she looks at me. But when it happens, I know I won't be able to block it. And maybe that's what scares me most, because deep down, I think I want it to happen. God is a woman, bro. Not because she looks divine, but because only something divine could love you enough to hit your soul clean